Hey guys, you're here with your girl Abs, and I am here giving you another episode of Soca Odyssey. In fact, this is our first one. First episode of Soca Odyssey, where we speak to people from the UK soca scene and sometimes international too. We like to surprise and talk about what they've been up to, what their journey is, and what's happening next. So today, we are joined by my friend, Cam King, man like Cam, the man with the cam, right?
Come on, man.
Of course. How are you today? Good?
The introduction, man. Don't make me shy.
But you're the man with the cam, right? You're called Cam King for a reason.
I know, the man with the cam.
The man with the cam. Trying to ting. So, for anyone who doesn't know who you are, maybe seen the camera but doesn't know the man behind it, give us a brief introduction on you.
All right, my name's Cameron, aka Cam King. Run a multimedia company called Cam King Media. What we do, we provide content for the soca scene and carnival bands, masqueraders, designers and sections. That's in a nutshell. In a nutshell, all right. Yeah. So now let's go back to when you first maybe, I don't know, picked up a camera. How did that happen? Way back. Yeah. All right, the story starts here. I always knew I was a creative, yeah? And like, I'm coming from an events background, yeah? And it's like many creatives, it's like, you know what, which avenue should we go to, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what, I love movement. I just love movement and I love film and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, let me put them two together. But let me find a niche, you know? And I tried all different niches. I went to boxing matches, filming that, went to football matches, I done documentaries. And like, I couldn't find what I really was looking for. Jumped in the soca scene now. See people winding their waist and all them things there. And I'm thinking, boy, look, I was looking at my waist and I was like, you know what, it's a little bit stiff, you know. Let me just ease into the soca scene. But anyway, I picked up a camera, £100 camera. I don't know nothing about cameras. Like, I didn't go to uni to learn about cameras, but I literally YouTube. Thank God for YouTube, yeah? Endorse that, please. No. So, £100 camera, and I said to myself, to get into the niche and to get my name known, I messaged about, DM'd about 10 promoters every day, set out on the, 10 promoters, I can come and film your event. I went through every one of those Instagram, and I found out that nobody's got visuals. I'm just like, I see pictures, but where's the visuals? What happened now, as I said, messaged 10 people, and I was just like, I'll do it for free. If you're happy with my visuals, basically, we can take it further. We can talk about, finances and stuff going forward. And that's how I kind of built my name and built my brand, Yeah. That's just a snippet, Yeah.
You know what, it's kind of mad because, as you know already anyway, when I first heard about your name, I was thinking like, it sounded like you'd been on the scene for years, you know what I mean? For me being kind of new, sort of newish, I was thinking like, I remember the person was, have you heard of Cam King? And I was thinking, oh my God, I don't know who it is. Should I just pretend I know who it is? I thought, no. It's like, no, I don't, but you know what I mean? But then it's mad, obviously, when we first spoke, you told me you pretty much came into the scene same time as I did, you know what I mean? So how has it been for you, now, looking back, how have things changed, especially from a visual point of view?
So from a visual point, like for me, like from when I started, everything's grown rapidly. You see what I'm saying, yeah? And I'm a sort of person that I just go with the flow of things. Like, I don't stress and stuff like that. Because I know the vision, I know my vision, and I know what I want to achieve, kind of thing, right? And it's like, my name's like, it's gone all over the place, Cam King and stuff like that. And the thing is, my name is not Cam King, my name's Cameron. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I purposely kind of changed the name or whatever, my brand name, is because it was kind of like the whole mindset, of kind of like being a king, authority and stuff like that, and have that mindset of like winning. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and also Cam King's like a mindset of, this is a new me. I'm coming into a new niche. Hardly anybody knows me, kind of thing. And it's like, kind of like the reborn of myself. So and I'm here now.
You're here now. But then did you ever think at some point, like with your brand name, did you ever think like, oh, calling myself Cam King, that makes myself sound like I've been in it longer than I have. Did you ever feel like people might be expecting more from you than you were able to give being so new to the scene?
Do you know what? I think the Carnival Soca scene is funny because no, do you know what it is? Because there's people, because I was born into Carnival. You see what I'm saying, right? But I was very, very low key, like from young. Like the Carnival Road, that's where I was brought up. I was brought up in Labrador Grove, Latimer Road, all around that area, W10 and W11. But it's like there's people within the scene have been there for years and they're so talented. But some people are only coming through now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So even though like, you know, myself, Cam King and stuff like that, I do feel like I've been in the scene for ages because I know so much people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Through my networking and stuff like that, because you know already the scene is quite small. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
It's true.
The scene is small. So.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
And I find sometimes like the scene can be friendly at times. Other times I do feel like it can be a bit tough. Like people could be a bit like, get their backs up, like, I don't know you. Like how accepting do you feel the scene has been of you, and especially coming with new concepts and things like that?
Do you know what it is? It's funny you asked me that question. Because I always think about the soca scene all the time, the carnival scene, because I'm so passionate about it, and I'm very passionate about unity and stuff. I think it's such a sensitive, how can I say it now? It's such a sensitive scene. Like,
it's all right, talk things. Sip and talk the things. Sip and talk the things.
One second. Yeah, it's a sensitive scene in a sense where everybody knows each other. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a domino effect. Like if you kind of get into a quarrel with one person, you got a quarrel with 5 people.
Yeah. I agree.
You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, or you might have an argument with somebody else and the next day you're cool, you're in a fit and you're just dancing up and down.
It's not how it works, isn't it? It's mad.
So it's just mad, and it's like, and I'm seeing all of these things, I'm like, I saw you lot had a massive argument yesterday and now you're at a fit together, you see what I'm saying, buying each other's drinks and dancing with each other. So it's like, I think you just have to learn to stay in your lane. You see what I'm saying? Stay in your lane and enjoy it. You know, enjoy the culture and just stay focused on what you have to do.
All right. Bit of a random one. What's the first camera you ever picked up? What's the first camera you ever bought and used?
The first camera I bought was a Canon. I can't remember the name of it. It was cheap. As I say, it was £100. I don't know how to use it. I'm not the one thing about me, yeah, that you guys have to know, yeah. You see when you go to IKEA, yeah? Yeah. You know I'm going with this. When you go to IKEA, yeah, there's 2 sorts of people, yeah? You got the people that will just start building, yeah? So if it's like a cabinet or it's a chest of drawers, you start building it without reading the actual guide, yeah?
That's me, yeah.
And then you get the people that will read the guide, go through it, look at how many screws there are, etc., etc. I'm not that guy. Put me out in the deep end. I'm just using the camera. I don't even know how to use the camera. I just learn on the job. That's how I am, because like, for me, it's a blessing and a curse as well. Because somebody might pay me to do a job. I'm like, the settings, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just learn from my mistakes. It's a bad habit.
Well, it's got you thus far, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, talk to us about some of the things you've got coming up as well, because you've got more, which I'm part of, by the way. I'm part of that too. More. We've got Last Lap. We've got your play coming up next week, I believe, right? Next weekend. So
next weekend.
Yeah, tell us about these things.
So, this year has been, it's moving quickly. We're in March. We're in March now. I think they say it's March Madness, isn't it? Because you got January, February is quite quiet. Then March, well, for me, March has just been crazy for me. So we had more. Big up to Vanessa. Yeah. Big up to Vanessa.
Yeah.
Amore was amazing. Everything that we wanted to do. We'll start with Amore. So the reason why we come up with Amore, because as I said, I'm from an events background, and long term, that's what I want to do. I want to do events. We wanted to do a over 25s, focused on the soca scene, yeah, where people would like to come out and dress up and have fun.
Yeah.
And also one of the most important things is the experience as well. So when you come in, you see the aesthetics and stuff like that. It's just vibes.
Yeah.
You know, when like, for example, Vanessa, she done the flower wall, she done it by herself. I think she put like 1,000 roses or something like that. I was like, Ray, how do you get the time to do that? Just like, but we understand it's not for everybody. Some people want to go to fit in and they just want to dress down and stuff. But
Well, that's another thing. Did you have feedback from anyone like, I don't really feel like dressing up. Like, I prefer to dress casual. I don't know, like, and then how do you then decide, all right, you know what? That's maybe the majority, but let me go against the majority and just do my thing and take a risk.
I think the feedback we had good feedback from the event. People didn't complain about they had to dress up. Some people just say, oh, I can't be asked to that, dress up, blah, blah, blah. And they still came anyway and they had a good time. And, but yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Okay, all right, cool. And then how do you make sure you get that vibe? Because I'll be honest with you, and as we've spoken about this before, I feel like over the last year, maybe a bit less, I'm going to fets and the vibe doesn't really feel the same. I don't really feel like, I don't know, like the music isn't what I'm expecting. You see what I mean? And I don't know if it's that we're maybe expecting people from outside the culture to come, because obviously last year we didn't have Carnival. So I don't know if people were thinking like, well, there's no Carnival, so I'll go to a fet instead. Yeah. And then it's like we're trying to cater to people outside of the culture as well.
Yeah.
But this might sound a bit biased because obviously I'm a DJ for Amore, but I don't feel like we had that vibe. I feel like we just played what we love, you understand what I'm saying? So
as I said, like with me now, I don't like doing things that everybody else is doing. Like I'm kind of like, unorthodox. I like to do different things. I like to have things that's a spin in it kind of thing. I like to do things that's authentic and new kind of thing. So when we thought about doing Amore now, we thought about using you. So everything was strategic, like everything was, and we wanted to build, like we want a platform. Everything I do is platforms. That's what I say, like platforms. So it gives opportunities for other people. So for example, like you came and smashed the DJ set, which was amazing as well. Mr. Stitch, big up Mr. Stitch. He actually smashed it.
Vibes.
Dingo, shout you out, smashed it as well. Guffnuff, Credible.
Danny D. Listen,
Danny D.
I don't know what kind of thing he put in the air when he got there, boy, but
this is it. So I think and that's what we wanted. We wanted to buy it because it was a day thing into the evening. We kind of had the idea of, from the moment when you get in there, you feel that vibe. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like anybody can just free up, just be you. Nobody's judging. You see what I'm saying? You can see how people dance with each other. They didn't even know each other.
I know, mad. But then it's weird because it's like, do you think that was coincidence that people turned up? Because like I said, I don't really feel like people do that as much. But I don't know if it's just because you attracted the right people. Is it that? Is it the vibe that you had? I don't know.
I think it's that, I think it's that, because I think it's like just the over 25s and stuff. I think that it might be the audience, that we brought over 25s. We knew it was a dress up thing, so so everyone, like, I think the promo added to it as well.
Okay.
That they knew that it was kind of like sophisticated, and it wasn't walk up too much, but
well, it ended up being that.
And it ended up at the end, it was wicked.
But
we're extremely happy. Part 2, guys, put this in your schedule. Yeah. May the 21st, pencil that in. Aphrodite, neutral wear, neutral. Yes, you can wear your brown colors. You can wear, you know, all different colours as well. And
It's still a dress-up thing, right?
we haven't decided if it's a dress-up thing, so it might be a dress-down thing.
Okay. Okay.
Might be a dress-down thing. So look out for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, my play.
Yeah. Talk to us about. It's sold out.
3 shows. We got 3 show. 3. Anyway, the play. Let me rewind that.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I used to write scripts as well. Creative, innit? You know, creators, we try to do everything, whatever. During lockdown, I wrote a script in Carnival. Imagine this. Wrote a script, met one of my friends, bumped into him on the road, haven't seen him for ages. He's like, oh, I work at a theatre, blah, blah, blah. Got somebody to contact me from the theatre. We're looking to do a partnership with somebody, yeah? Would you like to be involved? Boom. Went there now, had the meeting. We love your idea, concept, blah, blah, blah. What you need to do now is you need to find somebody to direct it. Found these 2 amazing people, yeah? Shakira, Ibrahim, Piece of Cake Theatre, look them up, yeah? Amazing. 6 months of rehearsal.
Yeah.
6 months of rehearsals. Learning about Carnival, yeah? What jab is, where the Carnival come from, everything, yeah? 18th, 19th of March, sold out 3 shows.
Yeah. Done. Just like that. Was you expecting that? Told you. Because
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. Do you know, I didn't know what to expect. I was going with the flow with everything because more was happening. Then I was going to rehearsals.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And dealing with some other stuff. I'm just like, right, you know. Do you know when you're just in motions with things and you don't realise what you've accomplished?
Yeah.
It's only really this week I'm kind of realised we've got 3 shows, you know. But yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Nice. All right. And then you got Last Lap as well.
The Last Lap. So the whole idea with the Last Lap is basically, so we got 2 years of not being on the road. Yeah. So we got real to banker right now. 2 years of not being on the road. So when they announced that Notting Hill Carnival's on, it was a thing. It was like, this is the last. This, like, for me, this is the last lap. Yeah. So you can imagine what like mass bands and sections have been going through. Yeah. They've got no content, or they're using content from 2 years ago. They've got no money to do another band launch or whatnot. They need help. So as I said about platforms, I like building platforms. Yeah. The Last Lap, the idea is that mass bands, designers and stuff like that can come to a photo shoot session. Yeah, it's very, very cheap, and they can get content, fresh content. Okay. You know, so that's the whole idea of basically the Last Lap. So once they've got their content and stuff like that, they can start promoting more. You need fresh content.
You do. Because even for me, as someone who is looking for a band to play mass with, I'm relying on costumes from like 2 years ago, and then comparing it to costumes that are being released in let's say Atlanta, for example.
Yeah.
And I'm comparing, and I'm like, well, look at the costumes they're producing for Atlanta, and look at no offense, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at costumes from 2 years ago. I don't know what you lot are gonna bring this year. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So we need that. But
the thing is, like, even like, I like to keep it real and stuff like that, because when I speak with passion, and I speak with, like, you know, I want to help people and help mass bands and stuff like that, right? It's important that we keep on pushing the culture and consistently. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing a lot of bands want to post when Notting Hill Carnival said, you know what I mean, announced that it's on. I was like, yeah, you haven't posted for time, you know?
Duh.
I'm just like, no, like, just, you know what I mean? You have to keep on posting, keep on, you know what I mean? Just letting the masqueraders and stuff like that know.
That you're active.
You're active. You see what I'm saying? Because for me, Carnival's all year. I do this every day. I network. I network people in Miami. I network people in Trinidad. It's every day. It's culture. It's our lifestyle.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This ain't just 2 days for me, you know, and with a lot of people. So, you know, we have to be more consistent.
Nice. All right. And I need to ask as well, because you were at the First People's band launch, GMI.
GMI.
Yeah. Sham, Lyman Beach Club. What was the vibe?
Big up Sham. Big up Giselle as well. Vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know what, yeah? So, I love, that's my first band launch this year. Well, in years. And I was proper looking forward to it, man. I love band launches. I just love meeting new people I haven't seen for time, stuff like that. And because I love costumes as well, yeah. The space, what they had, I was a bit optimistic because I was thinking, yeah, it's massive. You've got a massive space like that for a band launch. But it made sense when I got there. Costumes are amazing. They're very unique. I've never seen costumes like that, to be fair.
Different.
The models are great.
Listen, you see my Instagram? My Instagram right now should be called Andreagram. By time, Andrea. Tag Andrea. Sweat in the sea. But she looked good.
She looked good. Mm-hmm. I tried to work out with her once, and it didn't.
I tried to work out with her on my live, and my camera fell down.
Why do you think I'm wearing a jacket to hide the stomach, boy? But anyway, it was really good. I just feel it was really good. It's kind of like, it's real. It's like that band launch. It's kind of, Carnival is really happening. You can't even cancel it now. Like them man's done a band launch and everything. They had performers on there as well, which was really good. Pajo performed his new song. And but yeah, it was vibes, man. I mean, you know me anyway, man. I'm going around talking to everybody, man. I'm in my vibe, in my element. I'm networking and stuff like that. So yeah, good.
Yeah, nice. All right. Now the final thing. What's the next fete you're going to?
The next fete I'm going to. Boy.
Could it be Mingle All White? Could it be Soca Loca? Could it be Olympia? Who knows?
Do you know what? The next fete I've got tickets for. Well, yeah, the next fete I've got tickets is Olympia.
Okay, cool. So we could catch you there. The Slow-Mo King. Because we've got to add that in as well, because you are the Slow-Mo King.
Slow-Mo King. I had to find, it's so funny. People want to see, they say, hey, you're Slow-Mo. Slow-Mo, the king of slow-mo and stuff like that, yeah. I don't know why, don't ask, I just love, there's something about slow motion for me in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People film differently and stuff like that, but slow motion is like, that's my style, innit?
Mm-hmm. And it's the speed up, and then when you slow it down?
So it's like winding in. Wind fast.
And then slow.
Wind fast and then slow.
I love that. But let the people know where to find you, how to book you for things, how to book your photo booth. Let's not forget about that.
Oh yeah, my photo booth. Mm-hmm. Photo booth is really, it just runs by itself, really. Photo booth. But yeah, if you guys want to find me, follow me at camking.com. I am Cam King. And follow me at Cam King Media as well. So I'm switching over. So, a lot of my content is on I am Cam King, but I'm switching over to Cam King Media. Okay. Yeah, because, it's all business and stuff like that. So I've been, do things properly now. Because my page was all over the place. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And also my website, check out my website if you want to book through me. If you want to book me, www.camkingmedia.com.
Love that. It's been amazing having you in the hot seat. The Dominique and Caramel. Listen, I've got ladies in my DMs. We'll talk about after.
Dominique and Caramel.
I get ladies in my DMs. That's all I'm saying. When I post you on my story, I get ladies in my DMs. Just saying. We'll talk about after.
Ladies in your DMs.
I get ladies in my DMs. Anyway, man like Cam, the man with the cam. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for your time. And thank you for sharing your journey and what you're up to at the moment. All right. He's been Cam, I've been Abs, and we'll be back with another episode of Soca Odyssey. So I will catch you soon.